I actually started doing music in 2014, freshman year, and only started doing content during the pandemic. It was meant to be like a secretive thing because like everybody else was doing it, so I was like, okay, stupid videos. I like making stupid videos.
So, rough day, huh?
I haven't had a shower in the last night.
Yeah, so it kind of started like that. And at the time when I started posting on TikTok, my label found out that I was posting on TikTok and they're like, hey, Mix Fenix is doing this. And I'm like, wait, no, shut up. Yeah, so that happened. And I don't know. It kind of worked hand in hand, I guess, but I'm pretty confident to say that I'm more known as a content creator than a musician, but my real goal is really for the music, so.
Never was too fast to fall in love.
Yes, kumakanta pala to. That's usually the reaction, and like it's flattering actually, because like people actually like my voice. I'm kind of like on the border of it being a requirement now, but now in this day and age, because like when I started doing it, that was kind of the time when people started realizing, oh, this is a new way to market yourself as an artist. So now, like I was saying, in this day and age, it seems to be a requirement because people, when they listen to music, they don't just listen to music. They want to know who's behind the music, and that's where the branding comes in. Yeah, somehow it's gone hand in hand. For me, I like the idea because I don't want people to just think, okay, it's just music that she's putting out. I want them to also experience, like in my live performances, I like to talk also because it gives them the full experience. It's not just the music, but it's the whole point of coming to the shows and me interacting with the people and talking to them, telling the jokes and everything, at the same time performing the music. So somehow it's evolved into that, from my perspective at least. And I think it's going a really good way in that point. But if it's not for you and you just want to focus on the music, then I think that should also be like a healthy dynamic that you have as a musician. So I think either or should work out the same way, personally, how I view it. 2 Feet In is actually a song I wrote during the pandemic because then I realized that, well, I felt like I was in a rut career-wise. And I realized at that point that there were so many things that I didn't get to achieve. Like, I just wanted to travel the world, just experience food and culture, and then just perform my music, just get up on stage, sing, or show up at the studio and just sing or write music. And that was really what it was about, because I was going through a lot at that point when I wrote that song. So yeah, the song was really about what if moments, and the reason why it's called 2 Feet In is because the saying is 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door. And I didn't want to be that person anymore. I wanted to be 2 feet in. I wanted to actually go out there and experience things. And what's funny is that after I wrote that song, it just started working out for me. I guess in a way it was manifesting, but then the content started happening, and then the music started happening, and I'm just so grateful that I'm actually getting to get up on stage and doing what I felt like I was made to do.
Burning my skin, no, it's not alright.
For the content, I think it's really for people to see me. Whereas with my music, because I like to be a bit poetic, before writing music, I wrote poetry in high school and college. And I think that's where the messages that I mean to be said get to come out. So the content somehow becomes like its own bridge into that. And there are some messages that I do want to say, like for 2 Feet In, it's encouraging people to be 2 feet in, not just 1 foot in, 1 foot out the door, to actually go and experience life. And then the next single that I'll be releasing is Take Me Home, which talks about kindness and how we should be practicing religion, actually. Not that it should be very judgmental and we should be telling people what to do because the Bible says it's what to do, but because religion is supposed to be about love. So it's messages like that that I feel like music has the superpower of actually telling. Yeah. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all of that at Fenix or Mabuhay Mix. Some of them are still my old handle. Just not in person because that's illegal. And you can look out for me on those platforms. So hope to release more music this year. Yes. Thank you so much.